Hey there, and welcome to Adventures with Madison, where we cover theme parks, amusement parks, attractions, and more. Today, I just wanted to give a brief history of why I started this channel and do a review of Mindbender, or now commonly referred to as the Riddler's Mindbender at Six Flags Over Georgia. When I was a child, I had an uncle that took me on a roller coaster I did not want to go on, which caused me to be absolutely terrified of roller coasters. Over the years, I began to ride flat roller coasters, not like super kiddie coasters like a crazy worm, but like a mine train or something similar to that is what I would try to ride that as a way to get over my fear of coasters. When I went to Six Flags for the first time, it was 2009, somewhere in there. When I went there, I rode the Dahlonega Mine Train and the Great American Scream Machine. And back then, the Scream Machine was amazing. I will have another video explaining my thoughts on the Scream Machine's retracking on another time. I tried to go on Goliath to get over my fear of heights at the time and my fear of coasters. Well, I was too big. The lap, I think it's an over-the-shoulder restraint. I can't remember exactly. My stomach was too big and it wouldn't push down and I had to get off, but I never got to get over that fear. Earlier this year, I was researching to take a trip to Universal so I could go on the Velocicoaster to get over my fear of going upside down, as well as heights and roller coasters. Well, it turns out that Universal is a little out of my price range at the moment, so I decided to take a trip to Six Flags Over Georgia and ride the Riddler's Mindbender. If you don't know what the Mindbender is, it opened in 1978 and was manufactured by Schwarzkopf. It was billed as the first roller coaster in the world with 3 inversions. Now, it only has 2, but there's a helix at the end where it kind of could be considered an inversion back in the late 70s, but it's really not. If you don't know what the Mindbender is, here is a great POV from a wonderful channel called East Coasters. now that you know what Riddler's Mindbender is, here is my thoughts right after the ride.
Oh my God. That first inversion, my stomach dropped and everything. I'm like, whoa. And then after that, so fun.
Now, I will say that while I was riding this, it was an experience. I'd never experienced G-forces before, never experienced the airtime like I did on that ride before. It was honestly incredible. I still am weary about coasters. Not being in control is something that's difficult for me. So even when I'm driving a car, I don't want to ride with anyone else. I have to be the driver. So I'll be like, hey, I'll pick you up. So riding a coaster and having zero control whatsoever, that part is what I'm more afraid of at this point than going upside down or the heights themselves. There are still thrill rides that I still would never touch. I don't like drop towers at all. And then there's also this giant swing at Six Flags Over Georgia that, no thank you. I don't remember what it's called. Standing underneath of it, I actually had to put my phone 90 degrees to be able to show the top. That's how tall this thing is. And I'm not about being, 200 and something feet in the air in just a chair swing. No, thank you. Did I get over my fear of going upside down? Yes. Did I really enjoy Mindbender? Heck yes. If you're afraid of coasters and also going upside down, I highly recommend going on the Mindbender. It's a lot slower now since the refurbishment. In my opinion, an entry-level ride. Just go for it. If you're afraid, just go for it. Coasters are more scary looking from the ground than they are actually on them. So if you're afraid, just give it a go. Just try it, and you might wind up enjoying it. Now, I'm not saying to go on anything crazy like the Time Traveler or any of these wild SNS spin coasters that literally you're no thank you. I just want a straight up regular ride or a launch, or heck, I really want to try Top Thrill Dragster once they reimagine that. A lot of what they're coming out with these days is not something that I'd be interested in riding. It's just too crazy. So with that being said, I loved Mindbender. I highly recommend it. It might be older and it's not the most thrilling in the park anymore, but give it a shot. And especially if you're afraid, you might actually wind up loving it. And I also want to take a moment to say that you're amazing and you are awesome and you are totally worth it. I know times are tough right now, but you have the strength to get through whatever it is you're going through. You've already survived all of your worst days that you've had so far, and you will continue to survive any and all obstacles in your way. So I just want to say you are loved, and I am grateful for you and the fact that you're still here. So thank you for continuing to push on, and thank you for watching this video. And I hope you have an amazing rest of your day or night whenever it is you watch this. Please don't forget to leave the video a thumbs up. It really does help the channel. I thought that was malarkey, but it's not. It really does help the channel. And if you are looking forward to more theme park content, entertainment content, attractions content, I have a lot of stuff planned coming up, and I look forward to showing you different things around Georgia to do and eventually branching out around the Southeast. And you never know where you're going to find me. So I hope you have an amazing day or night, and I'll talk with you soon. Bye.